I was sitting there, and wind kind of swirling a little bit, doing some funky things, and I finally got a good wind where it was, pretty steady. And that was about 3:30 or so. I noticed it had a pretty predominant wind, which was in my favor. And all of a sudden, I heard movement to my right, and I had my bow actually hanging on the bow arm. And fortunately I was standing up in the stand, but I looked to my right, and this buck came down the hill, and he stopped literally 12 yards from my tree. My bow is still hanging on the bow arm, and I'm looking right at him, and he's looking at me. He turns to the right and starts walking away from me, and when he did, that's whenever I just grabbed my bow, and I don't even remember actually attaching the release to the loop on my string. I consciously did it, and I pulled the bow back immediately, and he stopped at less than 20 yards. So I've got just a little bit of debris between him and I actually had to crouch down in my stand, and I finally found my hole, my window that I was going to shoot through, and I let the arrow go, and I put it right in behind his shoulder, and I found him. He literally went less than 50 yards from where I shot him. And to have something like this, walk under your tree, it's a once in a lifetime deer. There's no doubt. And I couldn't be happier.